Hello everybody, how we doing, how we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the DLC for Monster Train 2 a little bit early. It's called Destiny of the Railforged, and it adds an entirely new clan, as well as a new mode that we're going to be checking out. In addition, the day that it comes out, there's going to be a free update that adds the Wormkin, which is the DLC clan from the first game. So, huge amount of content. I believe that the price tag is $9.99. I'm not sure if there's going to be a launch discount or anything. But yeah, huge thanks to Big Fan Games for sending me this one early. Without further ado, why don't we head on in and check out the new mode, and hopefully the new clan as well. Welcome to Soul Savior. This game mode adds souls, powerful upgrades that augment your run. Select souls to choose one to bring with you. Okay, well, I'd like to try the new clans. Railforged, huge, and I have no idea if Wormkin goes well with it, but we're going to try them too. Forge 2, apply armor 2 to the front friendly unit. Add to your forge point total. When you play a unit or equipment card, spend all forge points and grants its bonus damage and armor for each forge point spent. Interesting. Okay. What do we want to do here? Gee, I don't know, man. A lot of good choices here. I kind of like the idea, since it seems like we're buffing our dudes, of having them get attacked permanently for slaying things. Difficulty Bloom. Confront the life mummer in her twisted children within the soul stream. Okay, well, I only have one option here so far. What are souls? Select a soul. You start with one soul and will unlock and upgrade more as you progress. Select an unlocked soul for your run. You'll attach it to a unit card once the run begins. Well, I only have one. Gas Bud, you're looking pretty silly. Gain Titanite in -2. Titanite is like half damage, if I'm not mistaken. Defeat Lilith to upgrade. Looks like twice, maybe? Play buffs to unlock. Eat units to unlock. Wow. Grump seems busted. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Deal damage to units to unlock. Okay, well, put me in, coach. I'm ready. Wow, there's even more, actually. Okay, there's a lot of freaking souls. Seems like I only have one. And you can have up to 3. Wow. Seems like you could get very busted in this mode. I'm excited to see it in action. All right, so let's see what we got here. Forge Steward, Armor 25, Revenge Forge 1. You seem like a good candidate for Gas Bud, to be honest. Bonk, deal 9 damage, Slay, Forge 3. Consume Retreat, deal 13 damage. Okay. Looks like we have branching paths, which is interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put this on my Forge Steward. Seems like a good idea. It doesn't look like that uses an upgrade slot either. Trial rewards are increased by 50%, or equipped units gain 10 armor. I don't know if we have equipment. Confused. You'd think that these guys would use a lot of equipment, but I don't know, to be honest. I feel like getting more gold is just a good idea. A little not exciting, but we'll do it. Burst 2. Tax an additional time, remove 1 stack on strike. Forge 1. Equipped, gain burst 1. Move 1 stack on strike, huh? I'm a little bit confused about that. Ability Pyre Speak. Cooldown 6, add a 0 Pyre shot to your hand with Consume. Pyre permanently gains 5 attack and 3 health. I have to be honest, I don't care about that. I do wish I knew what a Pyre shot was, though. Is that one of the cards I have already? No, I got Bonk and Smith. Okay, I don't know what that is. I feel like this is more straightforward. All right, here we go. A Thrall of Entropy's Rot. Fighting a boss already? What the heck? Astriel the First Reborn. Thrall of Entropy's Rot, Astriel's form and mind were mimicked and transformed by the vicious influence of the Mother. Her vines have bound his mind and those of his soldiers into a single will, granting them a chilling unity. Cool, we're fighting a high mind already. Draw less each turn, but get a bunch of gold. I'm in. I'm not too concerned about that. Build up charged echoes to empower Wormkin units and spells on that floor. Charged echoes that exceed the available slots will disappear at the end of the turn. Play infused cards to add charged echoes to that floor. The Wormkin starting artifact Wormtooth applies infused to starter cards and 1 card per draft. Add to your Forge point total to strengthen your units or equipment when they are played. Click here to toggle whether your Forge points will be spent. Forge point total will be reset at the end of each battle. Interesting. When you play a unit or equipment, spend all Forge points and grant it +3 attack and armor 3 for each Forge point spent. I don't have any Forge points. 2 and 3? I mean, it seems to me like this is a good idea. You are looking... You got chicken legs, my friend. What are you doing? Okay. And then might as well put these guys up here and see what we got going on. Your train stops here. You guys can talk? What the hell? Consume, retreat, deal 13 damage. I would rather not. Forge 2, apply armor 2 to the front friendly unit. The problem is I don't think I have anything to spend my Forge on. Yeah, I definitely don't have anything to spend my Forge on currently, which is a bummer. But I still think getting armor is a good idea. You guys are both dead, but we might as well get our charged echoes over here. And I'm going to save that for later. Get rocked, nerds. Alright. Bonk. I'll bonk. We do be bonking. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, we're gonna have extra... The problem is we have Forge and we have Charged Echoes that I'm not doing much with. The Charged Echoes at least affect Reap, but it doesn't matter a whole lot. Okay. That's not good. We'll say, though, that you're dead. Get out of here, loser. There's going to be a little murder happening on my unit. But he do be dead. We're off to a good start, I'd say. Resolve, apply armor equal to half attack to the front friendly unit. Hoist. Move a non-boss unit to this floor. It's a room with an ability. I don't think that's something that they've done before, is it? Weldling seems good, especially if we can somehow get kills on the Weldling. Infused Attuned, extract 2. Deal 80 damage to the front enemy unit. Pretty good. Consume, apply Reap 15 and Rooted 1. Extract 2, apply 15 Damahe. This goes very well with the Weldling that we just got. Battle the Life Mother's Children. Battle Life Mother's Children in any order. Defeat all 4 to face the Life Mother in the final encounter. Beating a child will upgrade one of the major rewards in the remaining regions and apply the displayed curse for the rest of the run. Interesting. Strategize to make the most of these changes. Okay. Myra the Dutiful. Enforces the perfect formation among her ranks. Under her command, every ounce of strength is turned inward, hardening her allies against harm. Myra applies armor to enemy units equal to their damage on resolve. So that's very interesting. We need to have gold in order to use most of these things. Artifacts, I mean, having a ton of gold when you go to the merchant with artifacts is a good idea. I feel like this is a smart starting spot because it lets us upgrade our champion. Start a battle, spawn a Jeer Mask unit on each floor. That is annoying. That's insanely annoying. My goodness. Wow. That's horrible. Let's do it. Okay. I can either duplicate any card except my champion and get health that I don't need, or I could go over here. I'm going to go over here. Glass Cannon. Slay this gains +1 permanently is disgusting. Encounter a beacon emitting a terrific blinding light. The light offers no warmth, only a radiance that erases all features and distinctions. The beacon's crystal is a fragment, carved off from the one that crowns heaven, stewarded by Seraph himself. Like the Pyre, it is revered and harnessed by those who serve it. You could offer something into its light in hopes of purifying it, or you could harness it against your enemies while you use the beacon. Erase card text and upgrade slots from a unit, apply Purified Essence. Meh. Apply Dazed 1 enemy units on all floors. That's very strong, but very expensive. I think that just purifying one of our crappy stewards is probably a smart idea, since they don't have text anyways, and I am not likely to upgrade them. Yeah, hit me with that. You... You... Get in here, buddy. You offer one of your own troops to bask in the beacon's light. The light scours away all of their impurities. When they return to you, they are not who they once were. They seem emptier. Only time will tell if that light burned away... What the light burned away was a flaw or something truly important. Nah, they're trained stewards. They're fine. Alright. Probably should have gone there first. Upgrade a unit with Endless. Upgrade a unit with Burst 2. Upgrade a unit with Quick and +10 is pretty good. Quick and +10 seems real nasty with it. I think they could go crazy on the Weldling as a way to make it gain garbage faster. Because if it's getting kills, it's permanently increasing the amount of attack it has because of our torch. Our Pyre light, I should say. And then I think probably putting Endless on this gentleman is a good idea. Burst 2 seems fine, but I kind of want to save my money. I could and probably should remove some cards from my deck, because we got an awful lot. We still don't have a payoff for Forge, or really Charged Echoes. I think I like the idea of getting rid of a steward. I think it's not smart, but also I don't really want them. Okay, send it. -1 ember per turn, but gain 110 gold. I'm in. Ooh, I like this song. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Going great. That is terrible. We're gonna do this. Gotta tell you, I think that sucks. So I'm gonna get rid of it. Good, it didn't apply daze to anyone. That's what I was hoping for. What do you do, by the way, sir? I probably should have looked. Uh-oh.
Our mistress will not rest.
Gain infested 4. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm gonna bonk ya, you jerk. And I think I should probably give myself some more armor. You guys are both dead. You are getting stronger permanently, which I like to see. Should probably save that for later, so I will. Yeah, burst is kind of not very good, huh? I think that... Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. Normally I would be all over putting Bloodthirsty Blade on Herzl, but I think that based on how much health these guys have, you're probably going to be getting all the kills. I am greedy. Also, what just happened here? You gain just a huge amount of damage. Why is that? Bloodthirsty Blade has plus 43 damage? Why? I thought it was like 4. What happened? I don't know. I'm not going to question it. You are dazed, which is not ideal. Ah, we're on the final wave already, huh? You are going to get a kill on that. You are screwed, my dude. Guys at the bottom are just going to die. Ooh, I think that probably our Weldling could kill this guy before the spikes kills him. Oh yeah, easy, not even close. I can't put you down anywhere. Sorry about that, Forge Steward. We definitely have to increase the size of our train. This makes it more likely that you're getting the kill. Come on, big bucks, no whammies. Huge, huge. Our Weldling suddenly is going crazy. First 2, another Weldling. A bonk with infused is probably a good idea. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. Infused consume. Apply armor per 2 charged echoes to friendly units. Importantly, it does not get rid of... It doesn't consume the charged echoes, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't extract like these do. It is consume, though. I don't want this stuff. Thank you. Okay, so we get the 2 in the middle no matter what. I can select and remove 2 cards from my deck. An equipment or room card. Ooh, tough choice, tough choice. I think probably removing cards is a smart plan. So I will go this way. Conductor Steward. Infused, apply 5 attack and 5 health to the summoned unit. What summon? When the units attack immediately is pretty freaking good. Harvest. Forge 1. Ability is Scrap Harvest. Add a scrap metal to your hand. I don't know what that is, my friend. Oh, it says at the bottom. Persistent, unplayable, refined 3. I don't know what refined does. I think you're fine, and you're only a 1-bopper, so I'll grab you. Souls can be reassigned. Souls attached to your unit or spell cards can be moved to different cards outside of combat. Oh! I had no idea. That's pretty appealing for my Weldling. My Weldling has no health, though. I think I'm going to keep it. Let's remove some cards. I think we have way too many bonks, because there's no payoff for having Forge at the moment. We have way too many fractures and way too many smiths as well. We just got a lot of stuff that we don't need. I'm gonna get rid of a bonk, and we have more of a payoff currently for fracture, so I'm gonna get rid of a smith. Give me that cash money. Burst 3, strike Forge 2, equipped gain burst 2. Or the other thing that I didn't care about earlier. No. I'm gonna go with blacksmith still. I don't think that was a good upgrade, to be clear, but what can you do? Tivy never fights fair. True to his duplicitous nature, he creates copies of his allies to sow confusion on the battlefield. Tivy creates a copy of the front enemy unit on the floor at the end of turn. There are no enemy units. Tivy creates a Jeer Mask unit. Okay, well, I'm gonna mess you up, Tivy. Ooh, this is a new song. We have room for the salvage machine as well as the weldling. Huge. Okay, you're a flying enemy. That's not great. We could find out what scrap metal is. Might be a good idea. I'm gonna bonk you. You're dead. Kind of seems like we're killing on the first floor at the moment. So I'm gonna do that. I hope you don't use all of your burst on one enemy. Like, I hope you stop attacking. I guess we're gonna find out. I might as well use this and find out what it does. Refined 3. Increase forge points and ember gain from smelt by 1 stack. Consume a card in hand. I have no idea what this does. It's a blight. I don't understand what's happening. I don't think that's good for me, though. I think that's a problem. What? How did that happen? That was almost dangerous. Oh crap, I don't have a way to kill you. You're stealth, huh? I hate you. Go away. Some armor there, too. I don't think scrap metal is good for me. I don't have a way to smelt anything. Here's my weldling, finally. Yikes. You're dead already. I feel like I want to put Reap on the big bad. A little dangerous, though, because I should really get my Spear Steward out. Ah, we're on the final wave already, huh? Go away. I don't think I want more scrap. I think it's a bad idea. Guys aren't stealth, so that's fine. Sure, you're real close to dead. The bright side is that means that my weldling is going to get the kill. Bummer that we couldn't kill you on the first floor, but it's fine, ultimately. Alright, sir. Just gonna let you do your thing. Get out of here. Okay, what you got for me? Apply 8 damage per Chained Echo, clear Chained Echo. Scary. Infuse, consume, merge 2 equipment in your deck together and apply -1 the cost. That's very cool. I don't have 2 equipment, though. The Pyre immediately attacks enemy units on this floor. Wow, that's good. That's the other thing. That's the ability that the man could have gotten. Herzl. Way too expensive for my taste, though. Make it cheaper, I'm sure. I kind of like the idea of fused weaponry, but a lot of things have to go right in order to make this work. I feel like, well, we have nothing to do with this currently, so I'll grab that. That's really good. They 100% modified how this guy works. Gain +2/+2 per echo, chained echo, charged echo, excuse me, and then clear, but it's permanent. Seems pretty freaking good. You're way too big and expensive, though. I think this goes kind of crazy, but also I don't have room for you, really. So I'm going to pass on all you guys. I don't want you. We are permanently cursed, which is a rough thing to have happen. A major reward has been upgraded. By defeating one of the Life Mother's children, a random major reward is improved in the remaining regions. What? You can upgrade twice? What the hell does that mean? Is that for real? Can you get higher than level 3 on your champions now? I think you lied to me. I think you can't actually get higher than level 3. Ah, I see. Okay. Enemy units gain armor equal to their damage on slay. That's not a big deal to me at all, because they're not going to be killing my units. Fingers crossed that that's true. I super do not care about healing that. A random floor loses -3 is the worst thing I've ever seen. What are you talking about? We're going to go here and wonder what the heck an upgraded Lightforge actually does. Remove 2 cards or get an artifact and restore health. I don't need health. Would love to get an artifact. But I think removing 2 cards is probably a better idea. We have no payoff for the scrap metal because we don't have smelt. I guess I'll go over here. I really think we need more artifacts, though, to be honest. I'm gonna get rid of another bonk, and then I'll get rid of a fracture. Shelf 5, summon 2 bog fly units. Did bog flies get better? Oh. No, thank you. I'll take the 10 buckaroonies. You're definitely not upgraded twice, which is a bummer. I feel like you shouldn't be able to accidentally hit the upgrade on the champion upgrade since it doesn't work. I think the Pyre Smith is terrible, man. I wish you would stop showing it to me. Did I just grab the Pyre Smith? Because I'm going to be pissed off if I did. It does give you 2. Okay. I see. Never mind. I take back what I said. Okay, well, now we have the Pyre Smith as well. I guess that's kind of neat. That's kind of rough to deal with, but I think it's worth it. Does mean we can never cast our... Never mind, it's 0. Okay, Herzl, get in there, my friend. I'm noticing we're not getting the benefits of the size increase or the extra ember or the extra card draw. And I'm wondering if that's forever in this mode or if it's like we just haven't gotten far enough yet. Because I really think we, especially with that curse that reduces our floor size by 3, I think we absolutely need to have more floor size. The problem with Pyre Shot is that it makes it so that our units can't get stronger from permanently slaying. Although the Pyre apparently has it as well. Get out of here, nerds. You lied to me? You absolutely lied to me? The Pyre does not get stronger? Okay, that's a huge bummer. I guess in that case, I'm gonna put down you to get you out of my hand. All right. Weldling. Hate to see the Bloodthirsty Blade in the same turn as the Weldling. When we only have 2 garbage to spend. What do you do, sir? I mean, it's not going to apply. Also, I'm going to murder you. Go away. All right. Seems fine. We are going to run out of burst at some point, and not going to be great. But now is not the time that we're running out of burst. I think what we do is this, followed by that. Our poor man is getting hurt. Final wave. Okay. Hello. Athane the Fallen. How you doing? Spawn an Ossivane Sentinel. I don't know what that is. We're not doing, like, any freaking damage, though. Holy crap. Uh-oh. Whoops. Mistakes may have been made. I think probably I'm going to do this again, though. I think that was maybe not a smart idea. I'm going to keep it, though. I think you're dead on the next floor anyways, so I don't think it matters much. Oh, yeah, you're big dead. I don't think it's a good idea to cast anything since you're already dying, so I won't. Get out of here. I mean, we're kind of cruising. Armament Drive. Infused Consume. Add 15/15 crafted equipment to your hand for each unequipped friendly unit. Wow! That seems good. All my units are unequipped, except for one. A mobile burst 1. Ability Overdrive. Spend your remaining Ember. Gain burst 1 for each Ember spent. Can something interact with Forge, please? Apply Steel Guard to a friendly unit. Cannot lose more than 15 armor per hit. Is disgustingly overpowered. Like, really grossly overpowered. Infused Consume. Return a consumed spell to the top of your draw pile. Extract 3. Retreat. Apply Dazed 2. Consume. Fill all empties with charged echoes. Apply Ember Drain to friendly units. No. Broken Memories, please. And we use that to get stupid overpowered on that new card we just grabbed. I think removing more cards is the smart thing to do here. Ability Spider Assembly. Kind of fun. You are just a better version of the one I already have. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna remove some cards. Now I don't want you. Sorry. And I think that Smith became much stronger just then. Yeah. I'll get rid of a fracture. All right, what do we got? Another Bloodthirsty Blade. I think it's a little bit too late for that. Deal 50 damage to all units at the start of combat. No thank you. Starting with the Bloodthirsty Blade seems like a fine idea. The only problem is then we won't be putting it on our Weldling. On the other hand, I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know. I mean, this is okay. I think it's fine to grab another one. I'll make the garbage one deployable so it upgrades faster. I guess it's not really that much different, to be honest. I don't really want to combine them because it makes it too expensive. Let's reroll. Wow. That would have been strong to have if I hadn't gotten rid of all my dudes. I also got rid of the extra guy that could have fit in that floor. Gaining 10 health is pretty appealing. I don't think this is good enough anymore. Grab that. We gotta remember to save some money for our other stuff here. Holdover. Is there a spell I want to cast every turn? Not really, to be honest. Just too bad. Can we remove consume? I'm gonna -1 in intrinsic, huh? Yeah. Seems busted. Double stack. I don't think it's worth it, man. I do think making a spell free is basically always worth it, though. There's not really a reason we'd ever want to not cast this. Sure, it's pretty cheap. I think we saved the rest of our money, though. All right, send it. Myra enforces perfect form. We already read this. Okay. I mean, all we have to do is just murder them really hard, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. I was gonna fly up here and beat up my dude. My dude's almost dead. Kind of rough. Okay. This is not a good first hand, I will say. Oh, crap. You apply to yourself, too, huh? That's not great. Cooldown 6, there's only 4 waves, so there's not really a reason to use that immediately. This is a real bad hand, man. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to use this immediately. And I'm going to get some armor on my dude. And I'm going to murder you so you don't daze Herzal. Too bad I couldn't cast that. Ouch. Okay. Perfect. Just in case. You're all already dead. You are hurting, my friend. I think this is a good idea. 69, nice. My man up top is going to be dying, like, soon. Do be bonking. Bonk. You are never going to die. You're going to get... I mean, you're literally impossible to kill, I think. Yeah, you are. You cannot die at this point. You're getting 38 armor per turn, and you can't lose more than 15 per hit, so... I mean, you're gonna live forever, my friend. You have this. Yeah, I kind of got busted on this, huh? Wow. I guess that means our second floor is always going to kill all the bosses, unless they start getting multi-hits, which I suppose is possible. I think that probably killing things like that is not a good idea, because it's taking away permanent power from my units. You're definitely dead, my friend. 24 for 3 charged echoes or 15 for 2. Might as well. Going away at the end of the turn anyways. Sorry, my guy. I don't know, man. I kind of feel like I should get more stuff up here. I really think that you cannot hurt my units. I think it's not possible for you. And I think playing that is going to steal permanent value away from my units here, so I'm not going to do that. Just toss down this guy to get him out of my hand. Alright. You are screwed, my dude. I'm going to turn down the speed on this one, because I want to see how busted this is. I think it's, like, real busted. Super slow mode. Activate. Yeah, you can't do more than 15 to me. I guess we're technically not getting any more armor, but I still think that's, like, busted as hell. Consume, choose a card. Smelt all cards in hand except the chosen card. That's a pretty fun idea. I don't see the point of it, though, since we don't have any payoff. Crucible Steward. Etch. Deal damage equal to this unit's attack to the front enemy unit, and the ability is Smelt. Okay, I see a much better use case for this guy, because it's only one card at a time, so if we had scrap in our hand, this would kind of go crazy. The problem, though, is where am I putting him? He's going to go on the 3rd floor instead of the Train Steward, the Spear Steward, whatever the heck they're called. And I just don't see a strong reason to use it. I wish I had one. I want to. Okay. I don't need the healing. Units gain regen 2 when hit, huh? Pretty gross. Random floor loses -3. That's so disgusting. I think we should probably do this first so we can plan on it. But -3 is devastating. It's like really bad. Remove 2 cards. Gain a unit. Or gain an equipment or room card. The Spear Steward is completely useless. The problem, though, is if it's removing 3, we're not going to be able to fit a Shield Steward on whatever floor it removes 3 from. So we're only going to have room for a 2-bopper. I think you gotta go over this way, unfortunately. Because I want to see more Railforged units. And I'd love a room or equipment card, but I don't think I can swing it. I think you have to take this guy. Because he's going to be the only thing remaining on our floor that loses 2. And then I think you have to remove you and you. Oh my God. I mean, that's stupid busted. Now I don't need broken memories is the problem. It is a 0 cost, it's a 0 cost infused, I guess. I think we gotta save our money. Alright, nerd, bring it on. Non-boss enemy units restore 150 health when they move up the floor. That's fine. That's not a problem for me, my friends. Famous last words. Okay. We'll find a use for this? You say so. Why were we created? I don't know! You have trample? Pretty rough. I mean, that's gonna be useful. It's taking away permanent value, but also it's not dazing anyone, which I think is worth. I mean, we're already killing everyone here, so let's do that. And I guess this gives us... I should have put that up here now that I think about it. Since he gets stronger when you play those cards. This is not a great hand. Crazy that I don't know what any of you guys do, but I also don't really care that much because I think Roser's gonna frickin' obliterate you. Wish I hadn't drawn that right now. I am wishing that I had ways to smelt now that I don't want all these cards and I want to get to my my 1 card faster. Keep giving this man some frickin' armor. Urzel's going absolutely insane, by the way. Now Urzel's significantly not as good as he was moments ago. Okay. For sure we do this. I wish I had a way to use things up here so I could get you confused, my friend. I guess all the forges have to go up there from now on. Uh-oh, the healing's becoming a problem. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's really bad, as a matter of fact. Ooh, yikes. Okay. Okay. I think that means it's time to do one of these. There we go. Crisis averted. You wish you were the one getting the kill, but I can't make that happen. I'm gonna do this to make this man stronger. No need to do this. Okay. Late to be getting this, but I'll take it. I mean, you're gonna die on this floor. Because you can't do more than 15 damage at a time to my man, who has just an insane amount of armor. Alright, you are Omega dead. Just for fun. Alright, get out of here, loser. I can't believe how insanely busted the you can't do more than 15 armor damage per turn card is. That's crazy. Confused Pyrebound, ability Trap Door. Move down a floor into the back of the floor and daze. I mean, they definitely changed how this works, which is interesting. I think they made it significantly worse. It's cool that it's a room card now. Consume, apply spell weakness 1 and melee weakness 1. Terrible. For what we're doing here, at least. Turn a friendly unit and its attached equipment to your hand. Fun, but I don't need this. Just gonna junk up my deck. Deal 8 damage to enemy units per charged echo. Don't need it. I don't need any of this, thank you. Let's see. Artifact and equipment room. Remove 2 cards. Ugh. Removing cards is so Omega busted. I need artifacts, though. I really do. The first time each turn, you target a friendly unit with a spell. Non-move effects also hit all other friendly units on the floor. Or Snecko, which is the worst thing of all time. I am a certified Snecko hater. At the end of the turn, the last spell played on this floor is played again. Sweep. This unit's attack is set to 30 and cannot be changed. Grant silence to non-boss enemy units. Is really good, but insanely expensive. There are a lot of annoying effects that enemies have. It's so expensive, though, man. Echo Vault on the Machinist Tome, though, is crazy. I think you gotta get Zone of Silence. On the other hand, dude, do you have to get Zone of Silence? Echo Vault's kind of crazy. Quicken plus 30? Quicken plus 30 is kind of nutso, man. These are insane now, by the way. Can't help but notice. We must have hit an upgraded thing. How do you have upgrade slots? I thought I removed those on you, man. I guess the more we save burst, the better off we are. I do wonder if this is going to do anything, though, because the front enemy unit is usually pretty tanky. I tell you what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do... These are insanely cheap for what we're getting here. Holy crap. I think that having 3 have this so dangerous. D1, you're still kind of gonna die. That's the problem. You need more health, is the truth. Holy crap. That's insane. Plus 2 size I simply cannot afford. Gee, I don't know. Your purpose is kind of just a tank, man. I don't think I needed the rest of this. Echo Vault is so busted with the Immaculate Stone, man. I think we got to start removing more cards. We have a lot of money to do so. I hope I didn't just remove the one that was 0 cost. Okay, good. I was gonna say that'd be really upsetting. Oh! My Pyre also gains damage. I didn't realize that. Alright, bring it on. We're gonna do a longer video, by the way, since I'm kind of cruising through this run. Reduce room size by 1 and trigger Gorge on resolve. That's so horrible. Thaddeus' appetite leaves little room for anything else. With each passing turn, his presence consumes more space, crowding out those who dare stand before him. That's horrible, man. Okay, so we're going to have to change the way we're doing things here, then. Like, you cannot be on the same floor as this guy now, because then we can't fit the welding. Okay. Please give me my welding, like, ASAP. The Echo Vault suddenly significantly less good. Since I don't have my welding out. You're already killing my dude. Which is horrible. I can't prevent that in any way. Yikes. Wait. I can if I don't cast the Echo Vault. Which sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks a lot. Blech. I think it's worth doing. Wait, you're already living? Never mind. I should have done that in a different way then. I'm gonna undo that. Yeah, I'm gonna undo that. Why did you get so much armor? You didn't actually get that much armor. You got exactly enough armor. I understand. Then we're gonna cast... We might as well do it here then, since we don't have the welding out. Okay, you're gonna live with 2 health. Dangerous. Just eat one of my cards. I guess I should have checked what Gorge was, huh? That's not what Gorge was. Where the hell is my weldling, man? I really need you to do weldling things if you wouldn't mind. Give this man more armor. Boy oh boy. I think we have to, at this point, give this to you so you don't freaking die. And I tell you what, since this is going to echo the last spell cast anyways, we'll do this for freezies. We'll do this. Get even more armor. Good. This man is looking like he might live. You seem to be eating my cards, perhaps? Not entirely sure what's happening here. Are you just discarding them? Might just be discarding them. Got our weldling finally, which is great news. I kind of just want to consume these, to be honest. I am scared that this is not going to do what I want it to, but we'll find out. I'm hoping that it won't target one of my own guys. That would be a disaster. You're definitely doing something with my cards, and I'm not really understanding what it is. You are gaining just a large amount of health here. You're eating your own units. You are also eating your own units. You are dying, which is horrible. I mean, you're just going to come back, though, is the thing. Yeah, I mean... Ah, that is actually a problem because you've eaten enough space that I can't just bring him back. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I guess I could do this. And hope that you somehow live. I don't think you're living through this, my friend. You are, in fact, living through this. That's great news. We love to see that. Why don't we do that, that, one of these. My man is barely holding on over here. He is going to die now. Yikes. How are you living? I don't know. Already have Steel Guard. You guys already have Steel Guard. I guess that I might as well do that. Do this. That. These. I think that we might be a little scared. Never mind, we're fine. But dare I underestimate my awesome team? Alright, nerd, get out of here. The curse from this one is going to be really painful, though. -3 floor size is so rough. Especially since I don't know what floor it's going to be on. I'm kind of hoping the 3rd floor, but we'll find out. Anvil Breaker. Spend all forge points, deal damage to the front enemy equal to 35 times the points spent. I mean, that's the only payoff we have for the forge points, so I'll take it. No? Is this a random floor every time you start a new battle? Because that would be horrible if that was the case. That's just healing, which I don't need. I mean, you gotta go this way. Probably should save the cart removal for after I see whatever this is. Not worth having. Thank you. Alright. What are we removing here? I don't need broken memories, but also it's not like... not a big deal to have it. It seems a little silly to be removing stuff at this point. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Her question is, do I want to remove another fracture? I think Echo Transfer might be butt cheeks. Echoes of the Past is kind of just a stronger version of it. And that way we still have a decent way to get infused. The front non-boss enemy in each wave gets reanimate too is very annoying. These poor souls are internally shaped by their affliction. Their only desire is to share their pestilent curses. Sorry, curse with anyone they come across. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about it. You know what that does, though? It gives us more opportunity. That's so horrible that you did this on the first floor. That gives us more opportunity to scale up, is what I was going to say. I think you're not long for this world, my friend. Knowing that that's the case, we got to try and make you as strong as possible, I think. I have our friend go out in a blaze of glory. Ooh, boy, he do be dying already, huh? Uh, 14, 22. Yikes. And you're not killing anything? It's so not good. It's really bad. Ugh, yeesh. Okay, I'm not feeling great about my decisions here. Also, that's horrible. You're killing me already, huh? Don't like that. You're still killing me already, huh? Yeesh. That's much better. Killing him, huh? That is certainly not ideal. How is that happening exactly? Could not tell you. You are dazed and dying. I think you gotta do that there. Do that there to give this man a little bit more armor. He's gonna die, but he just goes back to the top of our deck and he's free, so I don't really care. Okay. Easy peasy. You are not dying fully, which sucks because you're using up all my frickin' burst. My man do be dying. My man's still dying. What? I used it on the wrong guy. It's not pull forward, it's push back. Sorry. There we go, much better. Okay, huge. That all seems fine to me. Okay, my guy has some health now, which is nice. Still in an emergency situation. He's fine, he's fine. You dying is not good, though. How exactly are you dying? I don't understand. You cannot be reduced below 1 health with that. Unit and adjacent units take 1 damage per stack at the end of each turn. I see. I have bad news for you, Herzal. I think you're going to die. Not ideal by any means. You don't have armor. Yeah, that's pretty rough. That is pretty rough. I guess I should probably get this for emergency type situations. Bye-bye, Herzl. Nice knowing you, my friend. Doesn't mean the bloodthirsty blade has been wasted, which is not ideal. You do be dying, which is also not ideal. This Witherbloom is horrible. Really not good. I see. It's because you're only applying it to the front unit. Why did I think you were giving armor to yourself as well? I don't know. If I make you busted, you might actually be able to live through this. That is certainly one way to do that. What? How you die? How did that happen? Why did that happen? Now undo a little bit and see if I can figure out why killing you extra hard is bad. Wait, were you always dying? Why did I think you were living? I don't know. Yeesh. It's going pretty poorly, I'd say. It's certainly not ideal. I tell you what, though, if you're going to die anyways, then there's not a strong reason to give you the armor. So why don't we just do this so you're killing that guy at least. I don't mind doing this. And we saw that this didn't do anything. Because you're wasting all your hits on this guy anyways. So we might as well do that, since it's gonna echo. Not going great overall. My salvage machine about to die too. RIP. Final wave, and the dude is alone here. Nice. Might as well. Witherbloom is horrible. It's like a really bad condition, huh? Yeah, I mean... Sure. Starting to have concerns about my ability to live through this. On the other hand, this card exists. You're not gonna die? You're still not gonna die, huh? Are you sure? Witherbloom is obliterating everything that I'm trying to do here. It's really bad. Yikes, man. Yikes. We gotta take this opportunity to get as much armor as possible. Potentially not die. Ooh, it's looking grim. It's looking pretty grim, folks. We're gonna die. We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose real bad. I mean, yeah, I can't do anything about this. We're gonna die. We're gonna die big time. I could try to give you more armor. I don't think that's gonna help, to be honest. I mean, more damage. Yeah, it didn't change anything at all. Can't fit you. Rip, dude. Nice try. The Witherbloom absolutely just obliterated our entire run. Holy crap, man. That is... it feels a little overtuned. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. All right. Wow, floor size? That seems really strong. That would have been great for that last run. When your Pyre defeats an enemy, it permanently gains +5 damage. Fun. Summon. Wait, what? When you summon, you spend all your stuff and you get +20. I see. That's okay. When you forge a unit or equipment, grant 2 health for each forge point spent. We really didn't find a way to spend our forge points, unfortunately. Ember Drain 2, Revenge gain 1. Wow, that's really strong. Consume Apply 5 Reap to all enemy units. 1 additional card in each draft pack will be infused. That's very helpful. Soul Progression. Freeing souls from Life Mother's grasp has empowered your own. Okay, we unlocked just a buttload of souls. Mean Mug? Oh, we didn't get Grump. Grump was the one I was excited about. Wow. Bougie. Okay, what do we unlock? Gain 3 Ember. Reduce this amount by 1 each turn. That's fine, I guess. It's helpful to the beginning of a run, I suppose. Your Pyre randomly gains either 5 health or 5 damage after any boss is defeated. Gain an artifact that gives either 1. Wow, that's like the normal thing that you get to choose every once in a while, but you don't get to choose. It's a little random. That's super busted. That seems really strong. 2 random starter cards are upgraded with gain 1 Ember and draw 1 card next turn. That's fine. A random floor has +3 size at the end of combat. The front friendly unit on that floor gains +1 size. And if there's room available. Interesting. Not my type of thing, but that's fine. Mean Mug just gives Avarice. That's not bad. And we don't know what the rest of these guys... I mean, we do know what they do. I'm not going to read them all, though. Very cool new run type. I think that's very fun. It's interesting that you never get the option to increase card draw, Ember per turn, or room size. I kept holding out hope that we'd get room size at some point, because it seemed pretty freaking necessary, but I guess not. This is kind of an interesting way to try and deal with the room size. It does get your units like way too large by the end, though. Because then you're going to have to... You kind of have to pick the same unit every time or else you're going to screw yourself. It's also interesting that this is a soul that you have to attach to someone. I guess the soul effects kind of have different effects that don't necessarily have to do with the unit that you put them on, which makes a lot of sense considering that they're called spell and global. Purge this card, deal damage to your Pyre equal to 10%. Wow, that's a really good way to make your deck skinny. What a cool new run type. I guess you have to play as the dudes that eat stuff in order to unlock some of this stuff here. Playing Melting Remnant, huh? I love Melting Remnant. Awoken, Lazarus Leak. So it seems like there's one for each of these guys. Each of the clans, that is. In 1 upgrade slot and 10 health permanently. Units have a max of 5 upgrade slots. That's crazy. Holy crap, that's crazy. Wow, that's also crazy. Slacy. Wow. Very cool mode. I highly encourage you to check it out. I don't know if there's going to be like a launch discount or anything, but for $9.99, it seems like you're getting just a huge amount of content here. An entirely new run mode that's got a lot of like meta progress in it. Kind of turns the game into like a roguelite almost, which is very fun. I love roguelites. And I like that you upgrade the souls that you find over time and that you can only take a certain amount of them. I think that's a good way to do this type of meta progression. Eventually you get up to 3, it seems. And they keep getting stronger and stronger as you upgrade them. I think that's very fun. It also encourages you to try out different ones so that you can level them all up, which I think is very neat. So, yeah, I think it's absolutely worth the $10. You're getting, I mean, you've got the Wormkin for free, but you're getting the new clan, which seems very interesting. I wish we could have seen more ways to utilize the Forge. We only saw like 1 card really that did anything with it. Probably got really unlucky with what we saw. But the Forge does seem like an interesting thing to play around with. It's similar in that it added a new resource to mess around with, much like the Wormkin did in the first game, which is a fun idea. I'm trying to think like who would be a good clan to go with the Railsmith or Railforged, excuse me. In any case, I'll stop yapping here. I think the DLC is very cool. I highly encourage you to check it out. There's also different difficulty levels, it seems, to unlock in the new mode. And I swear, didn't I just unlock a Pyre Heart? I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. And there's something about... It must have been an artifact, actually, where the Pyre gets stronger or whatever. Anyways, like I said, I'll stop yapping. Check out the DLC. I'll put a link in the description below so you can do exactly that. I think it's very cool. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm going to be streaming it on the 3rd. If you guys want to check out the live stream, I'm going to be playing more of the Soulforge mode. I'll probably be playing more of the Railforged. I'm not sure about the Wormkin yet. I did like them in the first game, but I'm mostly interested in leveling up the Railforged since they're entirely new. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, a great way to support the channel is with likes and comments. We're small enough that every single like and comment really boosts engagement on the channel and gets us up there in the algorithm. So if you want to support the channel, it's a great way to do so. I would really appreciate it as well. And if you want to see more from me, my name is Quantic Flux. I put out a new video almost daily. Not been great about it recently, but I'm trying to get back to the daily upload schedule. And I have a specialty in indie games. And yeah, I enjoy roguelikes as well, though I do mix it up. So if you like indie games, this is a great channel to be checking out. I check out games that you probably won't see on other channels very often. I say during the Monster Train 2 and DLC. Normally I'm checking out smaller games, but yeah. I'm going to say it for the third time. I'll stop yapping now. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate your time. If you like what you saw, I'd be happy to have you subscribed. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.